This video is going to be on the complete marketing strategy we use to take a custom canvas store in the US and add another 15% in revenue in just 30 days. So I want to cover a bit of background on the client before we came in, and then kind of what we executed on, covering the DM marketing and the email marketing and how the kind of strategy works together, and then talked a little bit about how the two efforts kind of combine into a full kind of marketing funnel. So kind of just jumping into it. So a bit of background as well. So here, before kind of signing with us, I've never heard of DM marketing. So I talked to a little bit about the DM marketing side of things, but essentially it's a very new strategy that works. It has a lot of applications for B2C with some lead generation and conversion kind of side of things. So they were doing all the email marketing efforts in-house, and they just weren't getting a high enough ROI from the ad spend. And so kind of after signing with us, so we set up the paid ads chat funnels, and this worked really well for lead generation and has a really low cost per result, which was awesome. We were actually able to double their submit rate on their sign up form inside of Klaviyo, and we increased their attributed Klaviyo revenue by 12%. So this was a really big area that was kind of lacking before we came in. And we also freed up a lot of time to focus on more high ROI tasks. So client could kind of focus more on customer acquisition and that sort of thing. So a couple of screen grabs. So the 15% in increased revenue. So the 30 days there. So this is the pop-up. I believe it was 4.49. We actually took this to, the double at the 10% there. So that was awesome. And then the Klaviyo kind of screenshot as well. So that 19%, I'm not too sure if these actually match up, but you can kind of see. So this was a big area that was lacking. We just got a lot of the base systems in place and really started to just build on this over time. So this is just the 30 days there. And then so kind of talking to the strategy and how we actually came in. So some preface to the DM marketing, essentially it's a funnel inside of your DMs. And I've talked a lot about this in some previous videos. So conversation with your customers, so with the intention of converting a sale, capturing lead details, and driving social media engagement. So for this client, worked really well, and we set up a paid advertising chat funnel. And so essentially it allows brands to initiate conversations with customers in a unique and personalized way to kind of push their products through social media and drive a lot more conversions, as well as the increased social media engagement. So the best suit was the paid advertising chat funnel. And so we ran a call to action to message from their Facebook ads rather than just drive all the traffic to the website. And so what this actually allowed for was increased purchase rate. So customers who came through the website only convert around 2 to 3% from your Facebook. And so when initiating a chat funnel and having a call to action to DM, these funnels can convert a lot higher, around 20 sales for every 100 chats started, which is really great. So the email list growth was really good as well. So we've set up our funnels to capture email addresses, which worked really well, collecting IP, and then this kind of off the back end. And I'll talk about this with the email marketing side of things, the conversions and playing off the whole funnel together, getting the traffic through the Facebook, and then really converting through your email marketing efforts. And then talked about the low cost per result as well. So this funnel worked really well with the other Facebook ad campaigns and generated a really great cost per result. And just collecting those emails is super valuable at really cheap kind of Facebook ad costs. So that's kind of the DM side of things there. Talking a bit about the email stuff. So initially kind of coming in as a whole big picture. So really just lacking in a lot of the core email flows. So the lowest hanging fruits that we came in with was the welcome flow. So really just dialing this in. So I think we set up 6 or 7 emails off the welcome flow. So this worked really well, just converting a lot off the back end. And then the welcome flow, and then you've got the compliment flow. So this is basically the same kind of thing, but essentially from here, this can kind of act as your pop-up, but it's from your social media. So collecting the emails and then offer the email capture, all the traffic collected in there, driving that to your welcome flow or your compliment flow. So this is where the biggest kind of ROI was. So with the welcome flow and the compliment flow, then the post-purchase flow, just setting up all the basic ones. So having the thank you and then getting the conversions off of the upsells and that kind of thing. So This was a big area that we came in with, and then the abandoned cart and checkout flows. So initially it was too discount heavy and the time delays were not set up correctly. And then so I talked about the complement flow there. So the core flows, this is the big area that we came in with, and then the campaigns as well, post all the flows set up. So initially only kind of sending out one email to the whole list for big sales events. So a big area to address once the flows are set up. And so really just dialing in on warming the customers up over a long-term approach. So really going in as a bigger view. So a longer sequence campaign strategy to really dial in on campaign conversions. And then talked about the sign-up form, so the big area to address. And so really the biggest kind of first touch point we take when we look at a new client. So initially it was okay. So 4.49. And so just a new simple sign-up form, and obviously the results here, we were able to double that in just 30 days. So that's kind of the email strategy, and then just talking about the DM marketing together. But then I want to go into how these kind of funnels, these two systems come into the whole marketing funnel. So with your DM marketing, so for this client, the best fit was the paid ads chat funnels. And so we collected a ridiculous amount of highly interested customer emails, and the cost per result as well. We talked a bit about that. And then talking to the whole strategy outside of this specific client. So there's a ton of other chat funnels, all organic, and play into a lot of your social media. And I covered this in another video I also put down in the description. And so ultimately, they just drive a lot more conversions and grow your customer base as well as your organic social media growth. And so from the traffic generated at the top of the funnel, which is from your DM marketing and specifically the paid ads chat funnels, so coming down there, the flows are created on the back end to support the funnel, the traffic coming from your funnels. And so this is where you really want to generate a return on your client's ad spend. And so you can see below how this kind of strategy drives a lot more revenue from the whole marketing funnel. So talking to this kind of little graphic here. So your organic social media activity and your paid advertising. So for this client, it was the paid ads. So this isn't specific to the client, but essentially you can kind of think, so with Black Friday coming up, you have a Black Friday ad. And so you run that from there, and you might have a discount going. And essentially the way the whole system works is you got your trigger event. So they'll click on the paid ad, and this starts the conversation there. And then talking to the emails. So from there, you'll provide the details of the offer, and you just want to collect their email before you provide it. Essentially from there, you can kind of see, so from the paid ad into the kind of DM marketing funnels, you collect the email address, and then this is where the email marketing comes in. So this will get sent to your email marketing list. You provide the discount, the offer, whatever you ran from your paid ads, and then your complimentary flow. This is what I was talking about before, comes in with the Klaviyo side of things. This is where you can provide the discount code and take them down that kind of funnel or flow per se from Klaviyo, and really just support your whole system with the DM funnels, with your paid advertising, and with your organic social media. And so you have the follow-up emails, and then you also have the follow-up messaging, and these are kind of working together to really just ultimately get that conversion from the customer. So they're in sync with each other. And then obviously this works with this organic social media and the organic chat funnel. So Instagram posts, comment Black Friday for a special discount, same type of thing. That's your trigger event. Capture the email and just take them down the funnel with the kind of a two-prong approach per se, and just a full complete funnel to ultimately just get that conversion. So that's kind of it from me there. This document will be in the description. There's a ton of other free resources you can kind of check out. Just wanted to provide this there. So just a kind of a quick video explaining the complete marketing funnel, what we did for this client to take them and add that 15% in revenue. So if you're potentially looking to explore how this might work for you and you're an e-commerce brand owner doing over 20K a month, there's a little kind of booking link below if you want to potentially find a time to discuss how this system could work for you. Otherwise, that is it from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.